Good morning. We are at it again on the. It took a long time yesterday because I think those first two rows had a lot more of this potting soil, whatever we want to call it. But, and that's a thick row. This first row is not that bad. The next one's pretty thick. And then I think they're thick over there as well. But I'm going to keep pushing this stuff over here. These probably should get pushed farther. That hill there that we're thinking of rounding, pulling it this way, knocking that edge off, and probably bringing it up to about where we're piling all this peat moss stuff. But anyway, from like this, it's kind of flat, and then right about here, it goes down, and then it's a cliff there. So maybe like from roughly here, we make a nice radius down that hill as far as we can in the future. But right now, to do any kind of molding, like for a house foundation or whatever, you can't build it on this stuff, obviously. And like I said before, I don't think we can just blend it in with this dirt. So it's just going to create a spongy surface forever. So it's getting pushed. Going to continue on, and this is going to be all fast forward day. So fast forward. Also, just to note, this initial push, with this little excavator blade is obviously tedious. But once everything's cleared off, we might consider renting something a little bigger that can do a better job of finally shaping this upper area, which is, relatively flat. All right, enough babble. Fast forward. Ride along for a little while. Back to fast forward. Well, I used up my 3 batteries and I just plugged one back in that was charging. Okay, I have a 2 battery charger pack, and apparently it charges one then charges the next one, apparently, because that one I just plugged in had 5 seconds left on it, and this one is 95% full. Alright, so this took a while, and I'm still evaluating, but I'm seeing here, see what I can kind of do is just set the blade so I'm just above the dirt as much as possible. So you can see that big hump kind of right there where all the dirt is. So that's a high dirt spot. And there's humps, of course, all the way up and down it. But I don't know. I'm confused right now. I'm not sure where we're going. If this all starts to turn green with grass, we still might be a little bit ahead of schedule or something, because I haven't actually got the laser level out, but, and it's not much off, but even a little bit off. I'm cold, by the way. That seat was wet and it's cold today. That's low over there, and it's evident by the puddle, a little lake when it rains, but not that much, maybe a foot and a half. So where does the dirt come from to fill the low spots over there? I'm guessing it comes just a little bit. You know, if it could be low over there and high there, a nice flat grade would be perfect. But I think that's a grader. Can't do it, I don't think, in this little guy. You can see that hump there, and I'm down to the dirt. See, the dirt's there, and then the dirt's way down there. So they did a pretty good job of leveling this, but it's certainly not level, and maybe it doesn't have to be. I don't know. That's why I'm confused. You know, if grass starts growing everywhere, will the water all just soak in? And will grass grow? But this looks like a reasonable amount of fertilizer, in my opinion. Not the mountain I just took off. That was quite a bit, by the way. Brr! Just give you any idea. It's just a lot of this stuff. And I think there's still could be, you know, the more I pile it up, like Thomas said, the more valuable it might look, where somebody might want to come out and pick some up. That's still going to be an open issue. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to run to town. Well, I have to go to the post office, but I might run down to town as well. And I'll be back.